Hi, it's Jonathan Taylor here from the BIB Podcast Show. I want to give everyone an update for those who've been on the our webinar training over at bibpodcast.com. I wanted to give everyone an update. If you've listened to our show lately, episode 147, I mentioned that I had picked a niche for my next niche website, and that I was going to hit on sore throat remedies. And looking at the numbers, I was just going to break those down for everyone to see. As you can see on the searches for sore throat remedies, total searches was 4,400. And but here's the main thing that I really was concerned, or that I was keying in on, and that was the SEO traffic, and that's the maximum potential daily clicks that a #1 ranked site for that keyword or term could potentially achieve. And that number being around 1,800, I really like that number. Now the competition was probably a little bit higher than I wanted, and so after thinking about it, I actually did some SEO competition, started analyzing that, and started looking at the numbers here. Looking at this, I decided originally that this was very doable, based on some of the things that really stuck out to me on sore throat remedies. The main thing was that here is a keyword, or here's a keyword domain, and there is not even, based on this data, the age of the domain, it's not even a year. It's been recently put up, or either that information is just not available. Regardless, I tend to think that it's probably been recent, because this site has a PR ranking of 0, and so it is new. It is a relatively new site, and based on the index count and the backlinks and some of the other numbers up here, it seems to be a pretty recent site. So he's getting a lot of benefit from just having that keyword rich domain up there. And so I thought this would be a great niche to go into. Based on that, I thought with a keyword rich domain that I could get my numbers up here, surpassing sites like WebMD, who basically, these are large websites, but they're not specific to sore throat remedies. They're going to have information on sore throat remedies, but they're not specific to that. And I think this is why this particular domain, that's very targeted, got moved up to the top of the list at #1. And you see a lot of these other are very general sites. Here's one on home remedies, but it just happens to have a particular topic or an article for that one on sore throat remedies. So although the potential's there, I decided to actually I started looking at some other keywords, or actually some other niches out there just after I'd already picked that, and one that I found that I liked even better than that, that I ultimately decided on going to, was this one. It's gallstones. And the reason why I like this one is because there are a number of keywords that I can utilize within my niche site. For instance, all of these fall in the criteria that I'm looking for, as far as the competition. The competition is relatively low on most of these. Here's one that I really like, which is gallstone diet. It's around 14,000, which is really good. That's a really nice spot to be at. And so I really like that one. I really like that one a whole lot, based on the numbers, and it's still got a pretty good SEO traffic. The numbers on the potential clicks there, daily clicks, at 307, that's really good. Also love this phrase to broad ratio for the phrase is around 16%. They recommend on Market Samurai I think the Market Samurai training, they recommend around 15%. So that's really right in that number where it needs to be. Plus, I've got the benefit of some of these other keywords like gallstone symptoms. I could actually use that if I wanted to, because it still fits within that number of being under 50,000 on the SCOC competition. It falls within that range. A little bit higher phrase to broad ratio than I want, but the searches are really high. If I focus simply on the SOC, the SEO traffic, it's pretty high. You got 835 on the symptoms. Still, I really like the way where the gallstone diet is. There's also treatment, which is very similar numbers to that. It's a little higher on the competition. But what I like about this is all of these. There's a number of these that fall within that. So I could technically probably take something like a focus in on this being my main site, and then having and then being able to utilize a lot of these other keywords within that site to build that up based on the low numbers of the competition. Especially this one, gallstone's pain. This one should be very easy to compete for, or to get up on page 1 with that competition. So decided to change that, and just wanted to let everyone know why, and we'll be talking about that on session 3 a little more on session 3 on the webinar for Tuesday night, October the 4th. So if you haven't signed up for our webinar, you can sign up at bibpodcast.com/passive income, and if you go to that, you'll be able to sign up for it. It's not too late to get in on that. Plus, we have videos from some of the previous sessions that you can check out. Thanks for watching.